Sam hadn't lifted a single stone that day, hadn't carried water, hadn't split wood, hadn't walked further than the market square. And yet his hands trembled like a man who'd hauled bricks since sunrise. He sat outside the mill, staring at nothing, when the old miller stepped out, dusted in flour, and said, "You look more tired than my son does after the harvest." "I didn't do anything," Sam said. "I only decided things." The miller sat beside him. How many? Sam counted. Whether to take the apprenticeship in the next town, whether to answer his uncle's letter, whether the girl at the well had meant something by her silence, whether to fix the fence or sell the goat, whether his neighbor's advice was wisdom or jealousy dressed as wisdom. By the ninth decision, he'd stopped being able to tell his own judgment from everyone else's opinions shouting inside his skull. "9," Sam said. "Maybe 10. The miller nodded slowly, like a man weighing grain by feel. "I make one decision most days," he said. Sam frowned. "You run this whole mill on one decision?" "I decide the order the sacks arrived in. That's all I ever choose. The grinding does itself once I stop arguing with the order. But some sacks are heavier. Some are urgent. Surely you weigh them." "I used to," the miller said. "For 11 years, I weighed every sack before grinding it. Which family needed theirs first? Which grain looked finer? Whose face at the door seemed most desperate? I was exhausted by winter every single year, and my flour was no better for all that weighing." He brushed flour from his sleeve. "Then I understood something that cost me 11 years to see." He let the silence sit long enough that Sam leaned in. "Most of what exhausts a man was never his to decide," the miller said. "The order the sacks arrive in, that's not mine either. Life sets that. My only real choice was whether to keep redeciding a thing that had already been decided for me." Sam thought of the letter, the fence, the girl's silence. None of them, he realized, were waiting on his judgment. They were waiting on time, or on other people, or on nothing at all. He'd simply picked them up like heavy sacks and carried them uphill out of habit. "So you just let things arrive?" "I let them arrive," the miller said, "and I grind what's in front of me. Nothing else has ever needed my opinion. It only felt that way." Sam stood, and for the first time all day, his hands were still. Walking home, he passed the fence, the unanswered letter, the well where the girl still hadn't spoken. He didn't decide anything about them. He simply noticed they were sacks, still waiting their turn, and that he could finally put most of them down.